We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Beanfield is the Fiery Hot Chips. Enlarged to be bold. So, again, we have somebody who's going for something vegan, gluten-free, and so on. And I don't know if these are fried or if they are, I assume they're fried. And so they came out with two of the versions I saw. There's the chips, and I also saw the rings. And of course, you can check for the rings on the playlist as well. That may be up by the time you see this. If not, I'll be coming shortly after. So we can see, you can't really see well in the bag, but you can see, I thought these were trying to do the Flamin' Hot thing, and I'm pleased, beyond pleased, that they do not appear to be. Flavor-wise, it is fairly close, but they're not red, so that's good. But, okay, so let's get to the getting here and see how these do. So again, just like the other ones, there is really just a nondescript red chili pepper flavor, which is meaningless. So with the rings, one of the bigger problems I had was the texture. Texture here is a lot different also, but it's not as jarring. Trying to find that one special one. You guys know what I'm talking about. Trying to pluck it out of the bag, but it got pushed in, I think. So these actually work a lot better. The taste is very much a generic hot. Hot, right? There's no specific pepper flavor to this. Texture is very different. What's interesting is both that one and this one have a really high astringency to them. And I'm guessing that's the lactic acid or possibly the citric acid. Probably the citric. I kind of wish I would have dialed that back just a bit, but I think these are more successful in the rings. Texture is still off from what we're used to, but flavor's not great. I probably wouldn't buy them again, but I do think they work better than the rings did. And these are kind of cool. You got some proteins here. You got some fiber here. You don't have a lot of the saturated fat here. I don't think that these are gonna make anyone not miss Doritos. I will say that. Texture is still too far away. Flavor-wise, these are really just okay. Yeah, I mean, they're solid for what they are. Sort of a stab at a healthier chip. Heat-wise, these are a default one, just like the other ones. There's precious little heat here, and the Flamin' Hots, the Takis, stuff like that, I don't think are actually hot. I think you get a lot of elements like a lactic acid or an acetic acid that reads as very, very astringent in your mouth, and I think people can mistake that a lot of times for actual heat. Heat here is very minimal, just like the Flamin' Hots. It's almost non-existent. It's more than if there was nothing there. It's more than like a Cool Ranch or a nacho, for instance. More than a spicy nacho, but fiery hot is. I think if you're a chili head, you're gonna struggle with this idea. I know I certainly am, but again, a nice stab. I don't buy a lot of chips normally. I don't buy a lot of snack foods like that. I would not start buying this because of these or anything like that, but you know, like I said, for what it is, it's pretty well done. It's a good stab at a so-called healthy sort of chip, and it's not the worst take I've had on the Flamin' Hot system. Certainly, it's, you know, for that thing, I think it actually does fairly well. Although the astringency reminds me more, I think, of Takis, but again, not really. Either one of those is not what I would consider anything hot. So, but there it is, the Beanfield's Fiery Hot Chips. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.